Have you ever noticed how certain behaviors can wear down a relationship, even pushing away that special someone? It's like, without realizing it, we're building barriers instead of bridges for emotional connection. Welcome to the Charm Blueprint, where we delve into the secrets of relationships, seduction, and self-development. Today, let's dive into a crucial aspect of relationships: the 8 habits that can make women feel uncomfortable, distant, and even disinterested. When it comes to attracting and maintaining their interest, it's crucial to recognize these behaviors and avoid them at all costs. As much as we desire to be irresistible, sometimes small actions can completely undermine our chances of success in love. So, before we go any further, don't forget to hit that like button to help us keep sharing valuable content like this. Now let's address these behaviors and understand how they can negatively impact our interactions with women. Let's dive in! Disrespect. Disrespect can be a real poison for any kind of relationship. When we fail to consider our partner's feelings and opinions, we create a toxic environment that drives away the emotional connection we value so much. For example, using offensive language during an argument can deeply hurt the other person, causing resentment and breaking trust. Ignoring your partner's feelings is another form of disrespect that can make her feel undervalued and invisible. Understanding how disrespect can harm relationships is the first step to avoid it. By recognizing the importance of respecting your partner's feelings and opinions, you'll be building a solid foundation for a healthy and lasting relationship. Lack of communication. Communication is the backbone of any healthy relationship. When we can't express ourselves openly and honestly with our partner, we risk creating barriers that hinder emotional connection. Let's say you and your partner are planning to dine out at a new restaurant you both were excited to try. However, at the last minute, you receive a work call about an urgent project that needs to be completed. Instead of explaining the situation to your partner and discussing other options together, you decide to simply cancel the dinner without explanation. Your partner becomes frustrated and confused by your sudden change of plans and interprets it as a lack of consideration for her feelings and expectations. Lack of communication in this situation creates unnecessary tension and discomfort in the relationship, undermining trust and emotional connection between you both. Therefore, it's essential to prioritize open and honest communication in all interactions with our partner. By doing so, we'll be strengthening the bonds of the relationship and creating an environment of trust and mutual understanding. Dishonesty. Dishonesty is like a crack forming in the foundation of a relationship, slowly undermining the trust that is essential for any meaningful connection. When we lie or omit important information, we're violating our partner's trust and compromising the integrity of the relationship. For example, if we promise something to our partner and don't follow through, or if we hide significant aspects of our life, we're acting dishonestly and creating an atmosphere of distrust and insecurity. Over time, this can erode the foundations of the relationship, making it difficult to rebuild the lost trust. Therefore, it's crucial to cultivate honesty and transparency in all interactions with our partner. By doing so, we'll be strengthening the bonds of the relationship and building a solid foundation for the future. Egocentrism. In a healthy relationship, it's essential to demonstrate genuine interest in our partner's needs and feelings. Egocentrism, on the other hand, leads us to constantly prioritize our own needs at the expense of our partners, creating harmful imbalances in the relationship. It's important to recognize that taking care of ourselves and meeting our own needs is essential for individual well-being. However, in a healthy relationship, it's also essential to prioritize our partner's well-being and feelings. A relationship isn't just about taking care of ourselves, but also about taking care of each other. For example, imagine you had an extremely stressful day at work and feel exhausted when you get home. It's understandable to want to relax and recharge your energy. However, your partner also had a difficult day and needs emotional support. Instead of focusing only on your own needs, it's important to recognize that your partner also needs attention and support. Therefore, instead of isolating yourself or emotionally closing off, you can take the time to listen attentively to your partner's concerns, offer words of comfort, and be there for her. By doing this, you not only strengthen the emotional bond between you both, but also demonstrate that you value and prioritize her well-being as much as your own. Lack of commitment. Lack of commitment in a relationship can create an environment of insecurity and uncertainty for our partner. When we avoid discussing the future or refuse to make serious commitments, we send signals that we're not fully invested in the relationship. For example, if we're hesitant to talk about our plans for the future together, or dodge important commitments, such as living together or getting married, we can make our partner feel insecure about the relationship and her role in it. And if you're not committed to investing time, effort, and emotions in the relationship, it's fair to your partner that you're honest about your feelings. It's not fair to make her waste time in a relationship where there's no reciprocity or long-term commitment. Therefore, it's crucial that we're willing to compromise and invest in the future of our relationship. By demonstrating commitment and willingness to take responsibility, we'll be strengthening our partner's trust and security in the relationship. Lack of personal hygiene. Oh, come on, guys. Seriously, do we need to talk about personal hygiene? It seems so basic, right? But look, many guys out there seem to have forgotten about it. So let's remember, personal hygiene isn't just about sprucing up your appearance, it's about respect. When we don't take care of ourselves, we're sending a signal to our partner that we simply don't care. And let me tell you, this is basic stuff. Today, we have a lot of content here on YouTube about grooming products and tips for men's care. You can dress better, groom your beard better, fix your hair better. So keeping up with personal hygiene is the least a girl deserves. Because imagine you're a girl and you spend hours getting ready for a date, smelling nice, well-dressed, hair done, makeup on point, and then you meet the guy there all messy, looking like he just rolled out of bed. Doesn't really set a nice vibe, right? So hey, just a friendly tip, it doesn't hurt to pay attention to your hygiene. Besides taking care of yourself, it shows that you respect your partner and your relationship. It's as simple as that. Excessive control. Excessive control is when someone tries to dominate everything and control every aspect of their partner's life, as if she were just a manipulable object. This attitude is not healthy for either you or the relationship. In a healthy relationship based on communication, your partner will respect your boundaries as long as those boundaries make sense, and you're not trying to impose unnecessary control. However, it's important to understand that mutual trust and respect are fundamental. It's understandable that you may not feel comfortable with certain situations, such as your partner going out with other people without giving an explanation or wearing clothes you don't find appropriate, for example. But this only happens when the relationship isn't working well, when there's a lack of communication and trust. So the best approach is always to have an open conversation with your partner. Explain your feelings and concerns instead of trying to control her actions. Either she'll understand and respect your point of view, or she might also talk to you and you'll understand that your concerns were unfounded. The important thing is that you both come to an agreement. Otherwise, it may be a sign that you're not compatible and have different principles, and maybe it's better to go separate ways. Lack of empathy. Empathy is essential for building meaningful and healthy connections in relationships. When we don't show genuine interest in our partner's feelings and experiences, we create emotional distance that can harm intimacy and trust. For example, if we don't care about understanding what she's going through, or if we don't make an effort to support her in difficult times, we're showing a lack of empathy that can leave her feeling isolated and misunderstood. And a relationship should be the opposite of that. Therefore, it's crucial to recognize the importance of demonstrating empathy and understanding in relationships. By putting ourselves in our partner's shoes and valuing her feelings and experiences, we'll be strengthening the bonds of the relationship and promoting a deeper and more meaningful connection between us. We've reached the end of this important conversation about behaviors that can push women away in relationships. I hope it's been helpful for you to reflect on your actions and how they can affect those around you. Always remember that change starts within ourselves, so let's strive to be better people every day, right? This change will make you more attractive to them, my friend. And if you like this content and want to further enhance your communication and emotional connection skills with a woman, take a look at the link I'll leave in the comments. Check out the course on seduction and relationships that helped me become even more of an expert in the game of conquest and make any woman I want attracted to me. So folks, I want to hear from you. Share in the comments your own experiences and reflections on the behaviors we've discussed. And don't forget to leave that like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends who can also benefit from this content. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, bye!